In this video, we are going to look into Ferdinand de Saussure. He is a Swiss linguist and his lifetime is from 1857 to 1913. He was the founder of modern linguistics. He studied Sanskrit and comparative linguistics. Some of his lectures have been compiled by Charles Bailey and Albert Sechet, and the compilation is called Cours de Linguistique Generale. In English, it is called Course in General Linguistics. This book is a compilation of his lectures that he has given in the University of Geneva from 1906 to 1911. And the book was published posthumously. The book it actually examines the relationship between speech and evolution of language as a system of science. The book has an introduction to the history and the subject matter of linguistics. It also has an appendix entitled Principles of Phonology. There are 5 main sections in the book. The first one is general principles, second one is synchronic linguistics, third one is diachronic linguistics, fourth one is geographical linguistics, and the fifth one is concerning retrospective linguistics. Ferdinand de Saussure studied language from two different point of views. One is the synchronic and the other is diachronic. Synchronic and diachronic, these are the two different point of views that Ferdinand de Saussure has given, and chronic is a word derived from the Greek word chronos. Chronos means time. Synchronic study of language. According to Saussure, synchronic study of language is studying any aspect of language solely in one particular period of time without taking into account other periods of time in that language's history. And this synchronic study of language, it tries to understand the functioning of language in a single point of time. Next, the diachronic study of language. This studying any aspect of language but comparing it between two or more periods of time, focusing on the change and evolution of the language. Studies of language and its development across the time is the diachronic study of language. Example: the study of how Spanish, Portuguese, and French languages have grown out of Latin language and the changes that occurred in language through the passage of time is called diachronic study of language. The study of language is spoken by a community at a particular point of time is called synchronic study of language. Saussure has devised 3 levels of language. One is lang, rules and connections that organize the system. The second one is parole, individuals' use of language. And the last one is language. It is the human capacity to evolve a science system. Saussure is interested in lang as a historical phenomenon. Next we are going to talk about is syntagmatic relationship. It is a linear arrangement of units in chain and it is concerned with the dynamic pertaining to meaning conferred by combination, orders, and sequence of signs. An example is the cow jumped into the river. Next one is paradigmatic relationship. It is concerned with a meaning based on association, concerned with fixed value of signs based on their immediate association other signs. An example is the cow jumped into the river. The cow can be replaced by the boy, the fish, the frog. Likewise, jumped can be replaced by died, fell, and the river can be replaced by pond, the well. Sign. Words or signs, according to the structuralists. Sign is a combination of a signifier and signified. Signifier is a physical form, whereas signified is the finding of the mental concept. And the relationship between the sounds, which means the signifier, and the ideas or the concept it refers to signified is arbitrary.